My dear friends, it's a pleasure for me to greet all of you gathered together at White Sox Park on this great celebration as a community of faith in the Archdiocese of Chicago. Special greeting to Cardinal Sukic, to the auxiliary bishops, to all my friends who are gathered today on this, the Feast of the Most Holy Trinity. And I begin with that because the Trinity is the model of God's love for us. God, Father, Son, and Spirit, three persons in one God, live united in the depth of love, in community, sharing that communion with all of us. So as you gather today in this great celebration, I want to both express my gratitude to you and also encouragement to continue to build up community, friendship, as brothers and sisters in your daily lives, in your families, in your parishes, in the Archdiocese, and throughout the world. I'd like to send a special word of greeting to all the young people, those of you gathered together today, and many of you who are perhaps watching this greeting through technological means on the internet. As you grow up together, you may realize, especially having lived through the time of the pandemic, times of isolation, great difficulty, sometimes even difficulties in your families, in our world today. Sometimes it may be that the context of your life has not given you the opportunity to live the faith, to live as participants in a faith community. And I'd like to take this opportunity to invite each one of you to look into your own hearts, to recognize that God is present, and that perhaps in many different ways, God is reaching out to you, calling you, inviting you to know His Son Jesus Christ through the Scriptures, perhaps through a friend or a relative, a grandparent who might be a person of faith, but to discover how important it is for each one of us to pay attention to the presence of God in our own hearts, to that longing for love in our lives, for searching, a true searching, for finding the ways that we may be able to do something with our own lives to serve others. And in that service to others, we may find that coming together in friendship, building up community, we too can find true meaning in our lives. Moments of anxiety, of loneliness. So many people who suffer from different experiences of depression or sadness, they can discover that the love of God is truly healing, that it brings hope, and that actually coming together as friends and brothers and sisters in community, in a parish, in an experience of living our faith together, we can find that the Lord's grace, that the love of God can truly heal us, can give us the strength that we need, can be the source of that hope that we all need in our lives. To share that message of hope with one another in outreach, in service, in looking for ways to make our world a better place, gives true life to all of us, and it's a sign of hope for the whole world. To, once again, the young people who are gathered here, I'd like to say that you are the promise of hope for so many of us. The world looks to you as you look around yourselves and said, we need you. We want you to come together to share with us in this common mission as church and in the society of announcing a message of true hope, of promoting peace, promoting harmony among all peoples. We have to look beyond our own, if you will, egotistical ways. We have to look for ways of coming together and promoting the message of hope. St. Augustine says to us that if we want the world to be a better place, we have to begin with ourselves. We have to begin with our own lives, our own hearts. And so in this sense, as you gather together as a faith community, as you celebrate in the Archdiocese of Chicago, as you offer your own experience of joy and of hope, you can find out, you can discover that you too are indeed beacons of hope. That light that perhaps on the horizon is not very easy to see, and yet as we grow in our unity, as we come together in communion, we can discover that that light will grow brighter and brighter, that light which is indeed our faith in Jesus Christ, and we can become that message of hope to promote peace and unity throughout our world. We all live with many questions in our